Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate Twitter post generation from RSS feeds using AI. So let's suppose I am running digital marketing agency and I want to increase my online presence, and for that I regularly want to post on Twitter. Now I am collecting all my news feeds with the help of RSS and I want to create a post for this, for my Twitter. But doing this manually is a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between RSS by Pabbly, OpenAI and Twitter. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever there will be new feed in my RSS, a content will be automatically generated with the help of my AI agent. Here I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and then this will be automatically created as a tweet in my Twitter. Now if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate Twitter post generation from RSS feed using AI. For this, we are going to create automation between RSS, OpenAI and Twitter with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/INR/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to automate Twitter post generation from RSS feeds using AI. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created, and here I am going to select this as AI agent and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully, and as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to automate Twitter post generation from RSS feeds using AI, which means whenever I'm going to get a new feed in my RSS, a post will be automatically created using the AI agent, and then it will be automatically posted on my Twitter, which means whenever I'm going to get a new RSS feed, this complete workflow here will get triggered. Because trigger says when this happens. So when I get a new feed in my RSS and then action says do this, then generate a content for my post and then post that on Twitter. So here in my trigger application, what we are going to take? We are going to take RSS by Pabbly, and then in the action application, we are going to take OpenAI and then Twitter. So here in my trigger application, let's first take RSS by Pabbly. With the help of RSS feed, we can stay updated with our favorite blog and news websites. And now we are going to connect this RSS with my Twitter. So here I have selected my trigger application as RSS by Pabbly, and then my trigger event, I am going to select this as new item in feed, because whenever there is a new item in my RSS feed, I want this workflow to be triggered. So now I am going to click on this connect, and first I have to enter the feed URL and the filter type. So to get this feed URL, I am going to enter my The Hindu RSS. Here I have already opened this. So I have browsed this simply by typing thehindu.com/RSS feeds/. You can visit any other RSS feed according to your choice, preference and need. Here I have opened this RSS for The Hindu, and now if I scroll down, so let's say I want to get the RSS feed for this art. So I'm going to open this, and on the top in this URL, I'm going to copy this entire URL and I'm going to paste that entire URL in this feed URL field. Now I have to select my filter type. In this drop down, I have 3 filter types. Here I'm going to select this as default, which is recommended. You can select according to your choice and preference. For now, we are going to select this as default. Now what I'm going to do, as soon as I've entered this feed URL and the filter type, I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and Pabbly Connect will fetch the latest feed in this particular RSS feed. So here I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here I have received the response. The title is How the Ramayana Has Served as a Cultural and Diplomatic Bridge Among Southeast Asian Countries. This is the title, and the link to that content is this, and this is the description. Now here, as soon as I clicked on the save and send test request, I have captured the latest news in this particular RSS feed here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup that we have created between RSS by Pabbly Connect is successful. And now whenever there will be new feed in this particular column, I will start receiving or capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step, whenever there is new feed in my RSS feeds, I have to generate content using AI agent. So then in my action application, I am going to take my action application as OpenAI. Here I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and then in my action event, I am going to select this as Chat GPT and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and now to make this connection, we have to enter the token. So to get this token, we are going to follow the help desk given below. We are going to click on this hyperlink, and as soon as we do that, we are landed to this page of API keys. Now we have to generate a new key, and for that we have to click on this create new secret key button. First we have to name this key, so I have named this as testing. The project will be default project, the permissions will be all, and we simply have to click on this create secret key. As soon as we click on this button, a new API token will be generated, which we simply have to copy and paste that over here. Now as I have already an existing connection, I have made this connection multiple times, so I am going to select this as existing connection and go with save. So here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details. So first I have to enter my AI model, and then I have to create a prompt. So in this AI model, what I'm going to do, I am going to select this as GPT-4o Mini. You can select your AI model according to your choice. In this drop down, your AI model is not there. You simply have to turn on this mapping button, remove this AI model, and then enter the name of your AI model in this field. Now here I have my AI model in this dropdown, which is GPT-4o Mini. So I have selected that, and now I'm going to enter the prompt. So here I have entered my prompt as you are a social media content strategist given the following blog post article, details from an RSS feed, generate an engaging Twitter post. The tweet should be concise, compelling, and optimized for engagement. Include relevant hashtags, mentions, and a strong call to action. Keep the character count within Twitter's limit. Here I have added 250 characters. It is 280, but I have added 250 so that we do not face any problem while the workflow has been executed. So here I have added 250 characters, and ensure the tone is professional yet conversational. Reply with only tweet text without any additional explanation. So here I have to enter my content, which is the title, and I'm going to add the description. And also I'll add a link. We are provided with a link, so we are going to add the link also. Now here we are not going to add any of these details manually. Instead, we are going to use a method called mapping, which means we are going to enter the data from the previous response. Now here, as you can see that we have received the response from RSS field. As soon as I click on this RSS will appear in front of me, and when I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. Here first I need to enter the title. So here I have mapped the title, and then I have to enter the description. So description is this one. I have entered that, and then I have to enter the link. So here is the link. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now that I've entered all these details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. And here we have received the response. In this message content, I can see a content has been generated. Discover how Ramayana unites Southeast Asia. This is my content. But over here you can see that a link has also been provided. I want to remove this link. So I'm going to add my prompt as I'm providing you with a link just for the reference. So here I have edited my prompt. I'm providing the link just for reference. Do not add link in the content. Now I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here I can see that I have received the response. Discover how Ramayana unites Southeast Asia through art at the 10 days. So here this is the content, and we are going to post this on Twitter. So what we are going to do, we are going to click on this add action step button, and then we are going to search for the action application, which is Twitter or X, and then in the action event I am going to select this as create tweet and then click on this connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this connect with X. Now to make this connection, we have to enter the client ID and the client secret. Now we are going to follow the help desk given below this field. We are going to click on this hyperlink learn more. And now if I scroll down, I can see this link https:/developers.twitter.com. So we are going to open this, and then we can see this option of developer portal. So let's open this. Now on the left hand side where you can see this option of project and apps, you have to open this and then go to Pabbly test. So here this is the name of my developer portal. I have opened that, and now after opening this, I'm going to click on this keys and tokens. Now here I have been provided with client ID and client secret. So here I'm going to copy this client ID and paste that over here, and then I have to enter client secret. So I have to regenerate this. For that, I'm going to click on this regenerate and then click on this yes regenerate. So a new client secret has been provided to me, which I'm going to copy and paste that over here. Now I simply have to click on the save. So here this box has appeared in front of me, and now I'm simply going to click on this authorize app. This will help me grant away the permissions to Pabbly Connect, and also it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here authorization successful, which means X is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I have to enter these details. So the code, tweet ID and the direct message deep link is not a required field, so we are going to skip this. And we have to enter the message. So as soon as we enter this message and execute a workflow, a tweet will be automatically posted on my Twitter. So here I am going to click on this message field, and here I have received the response from OpenAI. So I am going to follow the same process of mapping and map this content in my message field. Now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and here we can see that we have received the response. Now let's check. Open my Twitter and check whether this tweet has been posted there or not. So this is my Twitter, and I am going to refresh this page once so as to check whether this tweet has been posted or not. And if I scroll down, I can see that just 17 seconds ago this has been posted. Discover how the Ramayana, this was the exact same tweet. Now let's go back to my workflow. Over here, RSS by Pabbly is a polling based application, which means it will check for the response after 1 hour. We can also set the trigger timing. From the 3 dots, go to this set triggered time, and in this drop down we can find all the timings. Here you can select according to your choice and preference, and then simply click on the save. Now I have set this to 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes Pabbly Connect will check in my RSS if a new feed has been updated or uploaded or not, and if it is uploaded, it will generate a content and then post that in my Twitter. So now to summarize, we took RSS by Pabbly as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We entered the feed URL from where we want to extract the feed, selected the filter type, and then received the response of the latest news which I had in my RSS feed. Then we wanted to generate a content for this. So we took OpenAI as my action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, selected the model and entered a prompt in a way that will help me generate a content. Then we received the content, and finally we took X as the action application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered the content in this message field and simply clicked on the save and send test request. After doing this, we received this response as a tweet being posted automatically and instantly on my Twitter. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between RSS by Pabbly, OpenAI and X with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.